According to an article written by RopeSupply.com in 2018, the shoestring dates back to 3500 BC. Learning to tie a shoe is an important step in everyone's life and can also improve your style. I am 18 years old and I've been tying my shoes almost every day since I was 5 years old. Tying your shoes is necessary in everyday life because it can prevent you from tripping over your laces as well as improving your style. Once you learn the basics of how to tie a shoe, you can then modify it to fit your need and your style. In just a few simple steps, you will be able to learn how to tie a shoe 2 different unique ways. According to an article from ulace.com in 2017, Greek and Roman cultures in the early days of their civilization made fun of others who didn't have properly tied laces. By the end of this video, you should be able to learn how to tie a shoe 2 different unique ways. First, you must need a shoe that you want to tie and 2 capable hands to tie the laces. According to a National Geographic article in 2014, it is easier to learn how to tie a shoe with natural laces instead of synthetic fibers that are slippery in the hands. So step 1 is to tighten the laces of your shoe. You can do this by grabbing the laces starting from the bottom and working your way up to the top, tightening them. Step 2 is to cross one lace over and under the second lace and pull tight. The first way to tie the regular knot is you grab one finger and one loop and make a loop with that. Then use the other string that doesn't have the loop and wrap it around the loop and under, and then pull this tight. The second way to tie the shoe is you again wrap the one string under the other and pull tight, but then instead of forming one loop, you form 2 loops, each with one finger. Then you take these loops and wrap one underneath the other and pull tight. If you want to strengthen your laces and tighten them even more, you can do what's called a double knot, where you take both of the loops in either of the ways to tie a shoe and cross them over each other again. This locks in the laces and they will not come undone with basically everyday use. If you are done using your shoes and you want to untie them, it is pretty simple by grabbing the 2 non-looped strings and pulling them. If you want to untie a double knot, you must first untie the loops that are tied together, and then you can pull the strings and your shoe is untied. One thing to avoid is over-tightening the shoe, which can cause large pressure on your foot and cut off circulation to your toes, which will be not only very uncomfortable, but could pose a health risk. Another thing to avoid is the string getting caught in the loop, so when you try to untie it, it forms a knot that you would have to manually untie, which is a lot harder and you need finger dexterity to accomplish. So after these simple steps, you can learn how to tie a basic shoe knot, but you can improve your style by making your own knots and tying your shoe any way you like. In conclusion, after this video, you should now be able to tie a shoe in 2 unique ways to prevent yourself from falling in front of, let's say, a pretty girl, or embarrass yourself in any other public situation. Thank you.